Hey everybody, and welcome to another Stoneshard stream. I'm gonna go and post the links as always, and then we'll be diving right back in. Here, oh, it's so loud. Alright. Better on my end. One weekly Stoneshard stream coming up. Procrastination stream even. Because that's what this one is for. So I should be working and I don't wanna. So real quick. First of all, I know that the last week's stream did not go up on the channel, but we died. So you can check it out on the Twitch, it's still on there. But it's probably fine. Leaving it as is. It was a decent stream, I think, but it's in the past now. Let's move on. This stream we will start a new run. There's gonna be no Stoneshard video today because I'm swamped. I decided that we are just substituting the stream for today's video. That'll work, I'm sure. And we'll see how far we can go in this one. Probably about 3 hours. We'll start on about another run and try not to kill it this time.
Caravan is gone. My leg is
that is really the major goal for today, is to make it past stream number 1 for a run. How I would love that. Would love that. I would love that. Very good. Now that is set up. Let me get the chat here. Boom. I think everything is set up there. Alright. I have decided that I probably and I will do a dual wielding run again. We never really made it work. Now with more enemies and bigger group battles, it's kind of cool to run. What's his name?
You can also ask the innkeeper about local events.
I forgot the name of the guy. Yorgrim. Yorgrim with the dual wield. And we'll see how far we can take it. Equip the ring. And off we go. Now, is there anything I'm forgetting already? No. No. You would think that I know the opening here pretty well. Here. We'll want the crossbow. And like that. Sure. I feel like I had more on my mind. It's been a busy day, I suppose. I keep excusing it. But such is life. I'm usually not this busy. And I would like to get back into doing some more YouTubing. Next week is gonna be tight as well, though. Just be prepared. I have a lot of series that I want to start up. I've been neglecting, putting off. It's a hard knock of life. Do. Then board, shield, cudgel, peasant bow, and arrows goes in here. We could buy some gloves. Right. The whole trick about the dual wielding berserker dodge tank build is that you don't want to have protection items. I almost bought the knightly girdle up here, but that's not what we want. Oh, we got some friends already. How are you guys doing? Trium and Simply Jeff. Oh yeah, we've got the emote. Jeff. Look. I made it work. It took so long. But now we can do a Jeff. Does it show up on the screen itself? It does. Kind of hard to see on the black background there, but it is visible in the chat. Do a Jeff. It only took about 2 months to get it on there. Our first emote. What about then the gloves? We should just buy some cheap ones. Maybe keeping the hat would have been fine. Because what other hats are we gonna get? Huh. Dual wielding. Preserved tradition. Combat mastery. Seize the initiative into defensive tactic. Or do you go offensive tactic for dual wielding? Probably. Or stabby slashy. Could also just go seize the initiative and the tactic first, and then not necessarily decide on dual wielding yet. We might find something in a grave that's worth bringing. We need medical supplies before we leave town. The funny part about save scumming being called doing it, Jeff, I didn't endorse the action, and originally just explained how to do it mechanically. Well, I'm sure there's an appropriate saying for he who smelt it dealt it, or like you brought attention to the thing and now then it became a reality. You created your own reality, Jeff. You must reap as you've sown. I don't know, I'm just spitting stuff out. Should we just go as is here? I bought the gloves. I want to put the cloak in here because we often find the backpack early and then it's just a waste having the cloak with us. I would like to do dual axes, because it sounds cool, but dual maces could also be fun. Maybe we shouldn't think too much about getting to the troll. I'm always like, but it doesn't work for the troll, but then I get to the troll in like 1 out of 20 runs at this point. So maybe we just focus on what gets us to the troll, and then we can die to him when we get there. Alright, Joachim doesn't appreciate these false gods, statues and such. We are going straight southwest. We've gone over here maybe first. This is a bit of a zigzag pattern. We are here. Let's go to this one over here first. What if I did that herbalist quest early? No, that doesn't work because this the early journey is always makes our inventory full. Oh. Level 1 characters and wolves do not mix well. Where are we? We are here. Good. Now we should be on the correct tile. Oh. The hunt is on. Oh. Okay. The hunt is over. Rhubarb is nice. Thyme. Again, we shouldn't do that over this quest. God damn it. Thyme is one of them. Okay, I feel like he's just walking a little bit further than I want him to all the time here. I would like to do dual wielding, but maybe we just go combat mastery first. It's never bad. And I will go for I'm starting to think that the defensive tactic is just a better one of them. Because playing defensively is usually better in Stoneshard. Run away! Let me get a tick of healing at least. Nice. And a second win. Murder! Good. Crew Falcon, and it is destroyed. Alright, so we can't use it. What? We find a bronze amethyst ring. Which is not that good. Unless we want to start running spells, which we absolutely could. These shoes are better than mine. Alright. You know, Jeff, there's still time. If you want, we can rewrite history, and doing it, Jeff, can be a different thing. You know, words change meaning all the time. So it's about making language evolve by using it. Is that how it goes? Something like that. And pain. If we fail this run early, I have a new thing that I've taught myself I would do, and I've been thinking about doing, and that is to go on to other people's YouTube channels and see how they play the early game. Because if I die again, I need to do something new and different. I lost track of where we are. Great. I know we need to go west, but not how far. Oh, if we hit a forest, it's one more over. Here's a forest. Good. I hear wolves. We will politely walk around their territory. A deer spotted. Oh, we heard the deer die. Oh dear. Okay. So this should be the special location. Oh yeah. Damn it. I did it again. Nice. Drink some water. No more people here. We find a wanderer's cowl. Oh! A hat that is usable. Because it gives us physical resistance without giving us protection. Very nice. And we find the deer antlers. Now we have the moose antlers and the deer antlers. Heck yeah. I'm a pro player. Completed a quest already. Where are we going? What am I trying to do? Bring up the map. Let's sleep here for the 9 hours to get some XP bonuses. 2 hours, then 7. Now the shop's open. Buy bread. Eat, 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 eat. Honey bun. We are here. We need to go one south. Alright. Time for murder. It's murder o'clock. Can we get one more off? Yes. Oh, but now I'm in base contact with two at the same time. That's not supposed to happen. Never mind, they can't hit me. I'm a god! Ooh, and we find a non-damaged crude falcon, which I believe surpasses this one, and even the dwarven axe, except this one fumbles quite a bit. Still think it's better this way. The peasant hatchet is not worth that much. No. Battle cleaver then. Oh, we found what? The herbalist's hut. The hermit's hut. And that is where we find the backpacker. Alright. Very good. I don't know. Like this? Ignite, cook. Has anyone tried bringing back this remedy book and seeing if it's worth money at all? Huh. Well, I bet this ties into the alchemy system later. It has no money cost written on it, so I would assume that it's worth nothing. Alright, then we go east to adventure. Huh. That is 1. We need to go 3. 3 east. Rhubarb. Living off the land. Simple living. Oh, god damn it, again? Where can we bottleneck them a bit? Here. Oh, whoops. Right, so what is it that Yorgrim does? Berserker Frenzy. For each enemy killed, receive extra weapon damage and 20% crit efficiency for 10 turns. Crit efficiency? Again, my mind is just telling me this doesn't work against the troll. Why do you bother? It's good against everything else, though. Health restoration. Health restoration. Nice. Makes us thirsty eating all these herbs. Alright. There should be... Oh no. I think I miscounted. We're not supposed to be there yet. We're supposed to be... We are here. Yeah. One more. Huh. Gookaball, welcome to the stream, sir. Has redeemed hydrate. This time I prepared myself and I brought a bottle of water to the table so I don't have to get up. Heck yeah. New stuff happening. Okay. Thank you for the water. How is everyone doing? My weekend is terrible. Tell me a good story. Something's wrong. No. Oh, this is right. We are on the point of interest. That's why we're in a forest. Do we get the shovel? Yes. We got the Plague Doctor mask, which we can use for now. Alright, gotta drop some stuff. We should have sold the meat back in town. Not sure why I didn't do that. Need this one. Drop splint. Splint. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, there's something I wanted to test. I don't think we've ever tried sleeping in this bed here. I don't think anything is gonna happen, but you never know. Is this 9 hours precisely? Yes. Nothing happened. In the haunted house. Disappointing. Oh, but it's nighttime. Alright. Off to the next thing. We are out of food? Oh. Not quite dead in the water yet, but getting close. I'm sure we can make it to Manshire. We're just going direct east from here, basically. Well, from here. We'll try to forage on the path. If you sleep too much, you get hungry. Stoneshard life lessons. This should be a special tile. Yeah, again. Good. Oh, they had a rabbit running through their camp. And we leveled up. Lovely. Vitality and perception. Okay, he hit real hard. We took an injury off that. And we got him pain. Yeah. Let's get another take a healing here. Oh, I can shoot him with a crossbow. Oh, sorry, I can fail at shooting him with a crossbow. Oh, he could knock back me and stun me. He did. Oh, we got him. Whew. This is too early to die. Town gloves. Okay, no. We will cook some of this food. Don't sleep here. We gotta keep going. More penny bun. So we don't have space for it. Hedgehog is spotted. How far do we have to go? One more tile over. Staying on top of the hunker. Reload that crossbow. Gotta do all the things. Oh, this is the troll area. Okay. Yeah, politely skipping this one. Don't steal from the troll. He won't like it. And these swords are worth very little, so let's not dilly-dally. No. This chain is worth nothing. And this henbane is worth very little. This sword is worth more, so let's grab that. A little bit. Little bit. No fear. Yorgrim says, I can handle it. Someone suggested at some point that Yorgrim has a Cockney accent, and I tried learning how to do one for when I play. No, that was Dervin. Yeah, regardless, I cannot do the Cockney accent. In case anyone was wondering, it is tough. We are out of water. And we are very low on food. We got one more bandit camp to go. Get it done, Yorgrim. It should be here. And it is. Good. Next. Very good. On to Manchire. I was going to say, why would Yorgrim, the Norse-inspired dwarf, have a Cockney accent? Right? I keep saying accident. Doesn't make sense for Dervin either, but it makes less sense for Yorgrim. Right, what do you think of your Dervin then? Where is he from? Is he like... I think it was a joke. when the people wanted me to do Cockney for Derwent, by the way. I don't think it was a serious take. But he must be... What would he be like? Well, dwarves, like Yorkrim, are like the trope, fantasy trope is to make them Scottish. But I always thought it was kind of weird. It's fun. I get it. I never really understood where it comes from, though. Just that Scottish people look like dwarves, maybe? Was it World of Warcraft that started that whole thing? So many questions, so little time. Why, I have a shovel. Why are we doing this by hand? Sometimes you gotta shovel smarter, not harder. Derwent. Maybe... No, it's Texan accent for Derwent. Like a Walker Texas Ranger. Alright. Not a lot of loot, to be honest. I still don't know. I think we are going for Berserk Tradition. Right, we can go and deliver the moose antlers and deer antlers right away. This is the fastest I've ever done one of these side quests. 250 gold, fair enough. I would have liked it more, but take it. He's got dual wielding treatise 4. Heck yeah. What else? Nothing, and more nothing. Come and refill the water skin. Drink. Coming to the temple. Sell the antidote. And buy a splint, I guess. We will find another hat on the road, so I think I'll save both of these for now. Like that. And bandage, we don't need any of this here. Oh, I didn't empty out the backpack. Derwent is a Dorian and formerly a Royal Ranger. Ah, I see. I don't have a real world accent that fits perfectly, but I don't think he'd have a low urban accent. Probably sound like a Bear Grylls. Oh, I have never seen Bear Grylls, so I don't actually know what... I know who he is, but I don't actually know how he sounds like at all. But we're talking about like a standard English accent. I can get behind it. If he was like a Royal Ranger and we accept that Eldor is the British kind of kingdom, then I can get behind it. Need to buy, first of all, some food, but also a room. Just for one night, one day. Did we remember everything? How about I check that little list that we always leave behind? Water skin refill. Repair is not really required. Arrows. We have enough. Food. Medical supplies. Lockpicks. We should buy some more food on the way out, I think. Otherwise we're good. Up to 21. There's no standard English accent. That's a fair point. Just like there's no standard American accent. Regional variants are as plentiful as regions. They're just subtle. Alright, you got me. I don't really know what it is subtle. I have an accent in mind when I say a standard English accent, but I don't know which one that is. So yeah. And point of interest up here. You're American, right, Chief? I think so. I think you told me without prying too much in your privacy. What accent do you speak? I don't even know what accent I speak. In Danish, I have an accent that is entirely based on my hometown. It's called the Køge accent. And I don't think I can explain it in English. No. Suffice to say that I get it. Here's the bend in the road, so then the point of interest is right up here. G crossing. Born in Scotland. To two American citizens. And now you live in the East Coast. Virginian accent. Right? Well, again, you got me. I don't know what a Virginian accent sounds like. Oh, I hit something. Interesting. Are these not running away? Oh, now they are. Now that they took my boats. God damn it, thieves. Alright, well that's interesting. Born in Scotland. No, I haven't been in Scotland. I wanted to go to Scotland. I also wanted to not die in Stoneshard. God damn it. I've been to Ireland. And London many times. The dog missed with the grab thing. Oh my god. I prioritized incorrectly. I thought the dog would go down really quickly here. It's usually a little bit weaker, but I should have kept focus on this guy. We made it through. Christ. You've heard me speak. That is true. That is true. And I guess I'm just so bad at accents, I don't really know that I could pinpoint how you sound different than anyone else. Yeah. There we go. Maybe that is the answer to our issue here, is that Keejchen is just bad at sound. I've always been like tone deaf. So it makes sense, I guess. We are beat up. Apply some salve to the scalp. It helps. Oh, gotcha. The tonal and pronunciation differences are subtle and vary somewhat from person to person. The figures of speech and common jargon are what give it away. Are you speaking specifically about the Virginian accent? Because I think that goes for every accent, right? It's a general statement. I think it's interesting. And I wish I was better at accents. Because as someone who broadcasts his voice on the internet, it would be kind of cool to be able to do multiple different ones. You know, some people make like a whole skill out of it. And I can't. So I feel left out. Now, let's see if we can shoot this guy in the back as he's running away. Nope. Alright. Well, he might come back, but otherwise that is just XP disappearing into the ether. Goodbye, beautiful XP. Here comes another XP, I mean man. Person. Oh, oh, it might be the same guy. Oh yeah, it totally is, okay. Yeah, he's gone again. But he might come back again. Virginian accent. I had never even heard of it. But we learn something every day. Reload. I don't think he's coming back, that other guy. Oh! This again. I've seen a few people post about this on the various social media now. It's kind of silly. I assume that the developers are aware of this little quirk in their current AI. This is kind of funny. And it's good for a starting character. Look at all this meat. Let's go and cook it before we leave here. Most American accents that aren't outliers. I see what you mean. Alright, so like I said, I was looking up about that whole Cockney accent. And of course, so the lady I was watching, she went through all the British accents. And of course I can hear the difference between them when she's saying this is the one and then now I'm switching to the next one. It's clear to hear that there's a difference. But then from going from that point the other way around, which is to then hearing them in real life or in a movie or whatever and recognizing, ah, that is this accent from that area and so on and so forth. Now you gotta discern them on your own, and that's way different. I hope that makes sense. You might know a Texas drawl. I'm pretty sure I know the Texan accent. I had a Texan friend who lived in Denmark for a while. He spoke funny English. American. Speaking American, not English. Okay. Do we have ghouls here? Don't just walk in. Check your surroundings, soldier. Good. Crap. Switch. Is it already reloaded? No. We get one shot off? Yeah. Good. How's the Among Us economy going? The industry? Jeff, do you have any insights? Is it a buyer's or a seller's market? rising or falling. Ow. He hurt. Oh, we have pain. I didn't think one of those could hurt me that much, I'll be honest. The ghouls are so deceptively hard to nail down. Oh, we find a footman axe. Are you kidding me? Nice. I mean, it's gonna be hella expensive to repair this one, but there you go. That's the axe build right there. Right there. You go there. Shovel comes in here. On we go. Grave robbing paying off. It actually happens almost every playthrough. I get something out of grave robbing. Rarely something like really meaningful, but sometimes, most of the time, something good. At the beginning, I thought it would be way too low payoff to be worth it in every run. But once we learned where to always get a shovel for free, that changed the mind. Oh, wow. Now it's raining down on me. Hallelujah. We're rich. Missed the first part of that. The Among Us economy. Is it like a buyer's or a seller's market? Should we invest? Is it going up or down? I'm just asking if you're playing Among Us still, because I haven't played in a few days. In a week, I think. Almost a week without Among Us. Yeah, we're done here. Don't get lost, don't get lost. I can do this. The real challenge for this run, if we get far, is gonna be the difference from this run to the pre-recorded one that we are running on the YouTube right now, where I have those vampiric boots. If you haven't seen it, we have a cursed item that gives us like between 30 and 40 vampirism percentage lifesteal on every damage we do, which is insane. And even with that, I'm almost dying every dungeon. So I don't know how we're gonna make do without it in this playthrough. I haven't played for almost a week. This game stresses me out, yeah. Alright. This is a stressful kind of game. That kind of... I don't really know what to call it. What is the genre? We can invent one. People yelling at each other genre. Lying to each other. A diplomacy game. And, yeah. It's fun if you're playing with friends that you trust and can't hurt. We must get a hat here, yes, and Fang Amulet. Is better than the Volcom Sacred Amulet, yeah. Alright. Identification scroll for the potion, of course. Makes you deadly. Potion of deadliness. Enchantment scroll, alright. Thank you, Mrs. Witch. Social deduction, I see. Fang Amulet can be enchanted, Yorkers cannot. That's the main reason to take Fang over J. The game is annoying in the amount of cheese as actual legitimate stress it requires. Things like map edge running and kiting between maps. Are you talking about Stoneshard or Among Us? This must be about Stoneshard. Okay, map edge running and kiting between maps. They have worked to mitigate that a bit in the most recent update, and I think it's a nice step, but I agree with you. It is kind of weird. I'm never gonna be a fan of this kind of way of tying a map together. I get why they did it, but imagine like open world maps are like in other kinds of RPGs nowadays are all the rage, right? So them going in a different direction with this kind of map that is segmented into tiles that are not like directly connected, but then connected by a little jump mechanic. It's a weird step to take. I would have loved to see them go in a different direction with it. I don't think that it's viable for them to change it and go in the other direction from this point on. Like they're too far into the development at this point that we cannot expect that to ever change. Just for reference. So we're stuck with it. They're working to improve on it as the current system is. And I'm more for it now than I was when I first learned about it. We need to cheese to live in this game. Yeah, that is fair. But it is a single-player game, and that's what people do in single-player games. So I don't think that necessarily is a big deal. It's the way the cheesing works. It has to be fun and logical, if you can put it like that. Like, cheesing can be many, many things. Outsmarting the AI, or whatever you want to call it. You're gonna have to do that in all kinds of games. It's about the way it's done, and I don't like the map edge cheesing, for sure. It's kind of weird. By the way, I think there are other reasons why the Fang Amulet, even with the base stats, the Fang Amulet is slightly superior. Accuracy, as we've learned, very often does not actually matter that much. And I think, doesn't this one increases my accuracy. Very often my accuracy goes to a point where I almost cannot miss, especially in the late game. And so accuracy on Yorkrim's Amulet isn't that good. Then crit chance is 1 lower, but then we get counter chance, physical resistance, and magic resistance. And physical resistance is the one that I'm really hanging on to there. That's a nice stat to have as much of as possible. Counter chance is also good. And then this one can be enchanted. Kind of annoyed that the Fang Amulet that you get 2 of in the early game in Stoneshard is the best amulet. It's always the best amulet. There's no other amulet that I've found that competes with the Fang Amulet. It's the first one you get and you get 2 of it. So it's like, all other amulets doesn't count, or is useless in the current state of the game. Are useless, not is. Watch a video of a crossbow bow run. Looks so cool to go super high in the skill tree. Backpack is quality to use. Hand amulet is underrated. Yeah, I know why that one's good. I agree. Oh, and we are running a dodge build. But this one cannot be enchanted either. Alright, Jeff, have your way. Have your way. To reduce silver, yes. Single tree runs are also my favorite, but I don't think necessarily the best. For bow crossbow, it's definitely super good. It is one of my favorite builds. We didn't get that far with it in this update, but I'm almost did another one today. Probably if we die again with this build, the next one could very well be another bow run, because I really want to make that work, and I do think that it's probably the best build that you can do. Most solid in Stoneshard. Why do I always get into these kinds of situations? Come at me, sir. I'll cut your head off. Spellcasters might use Fang early, but will switch to magic power amulets ASAP. Oh, you're right, yeah, that's fair. There are better amulets for spellcasters, for sure. I should never make general statements like that, because I always overlook something. Then I might be wrong on the internet. Honey, come to bed. I can't. Someone's wrong on the internet. I would like to, in this build, the goal would be to get really high in the dual wielding tree. I've never done it. I've seen some people post videos of it. It looks freaking cool and amazing. It's just hard to get going. Serious effort, this guy. This try, guys. Alright, we are going far west. How do we do that? I'm gonna lose track before we end up here. So we're gonna go up here. And on the second 1, 2, 3 fields, then we're gone too far. No, that's not a good way either. Damn it. We can try to count them. Ruined Manor is here. We need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. This is number 1. Try Yorkran bows if you get the chance. This ability applies to weapon damage which includes ranged weapons, but I thought what I assumed was a rogue for the first time. Oh, you fought one, I see. The other day and swapped my position with his in the doorway. It ended my run being attacked from both sides. Yes, I did that just recently as well. Fun stuff, isn't it? And Yorkran with bows. The problem, I get why it's good. I get why it's good. Okay, maybe you're right. I just don't like this trait because it's not good against the troll. That's the only reason. It's really a good trait. Especially now with the new dungeon generation system, we almost always fight multiple enemies at the same time. Now Yorgrim's effect will almost always apply in every fight, and especially in the big fights where it really matters, he gets really good. This is 2 to the west so far. And so Yorgrim might now be better than he was before. Still doesn't work against the troll. But the other heroes' traits against the troll are maybe not that good either. Jonna's trait is always good. Doesn't matter when we talk about the bow build. I forget what Dervin's trait does. That doesn't really work against the troll either, actually. Honestly, Dervin's trait is not that good. Right, it's still the same where he spots an enemy and then for 10 turns something happens. I lost track. I knew it. We are here, I think. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna divert north. Oh, we got a bear. Bear! Now, if we pop up to the next map here. What is it? This is a forest. Yes, so then we must almost certainly be here. Here's how we find out. If this is a plains, then I'm right. It is. Okay. So, with a bit of deduction, we can now go down southwest and we would arrive at the location. This game definitely has potential, but it's going to do my head in for sure. I'm going to disagree so much with some design decisions. Basically, mods either save it or not. Good job, it was cheap. Yeah, it wasn't that expensive. It's got a long development cycle ahead of it, so a lot can still happen. Mods would be amazing. We are fighting a boar. Whoops. And it hits like a truck, but we got through it. We are in pain again. We could eat a little flyer Garrick. A little flyer Garrick has never hurt anyone. Surely we can get away with just eating one, you know? If it's just one, right? It's only one time. We're not gonna do it again. Don't do drugs, kids. I can stop whenever I want. Reload the crossbow. What do we have here? This should be the special tile. Unless I really mucked it up. I thought we navigated. Must be a bandit camp. Why is the top of your screen cropped? That is an excellent question. Why is this top of my screen cropped? OBS? Huh. Well. There we go. The rest of the screen is fine, right? Yeah, we got the bottom. Well, thank you, Reduced Silver, for pointing it out. Oh my god. Every stream, we can't have one stream on my channel where there isn't something wrong. I've overlooked something. One day, it'll happen. How's the delay on the channel? The voice and image sync, is it working? I didn't actually check, and I should always check after all the issues we've had. Leaf-shaped bolts. Open up Sesame. What do we have here? Identification scroll and more drugs. I mean, stardust. Medicine. It's medicinal. Right? Up this way. Audio is fine. Good, thank you guys. Do you have a skill point? Yes, we have a skill point. And I always do this thing where I, maybe to my detriment, but I often hold my skill points for way too long, because once you put them down, you cannot get them back. So if I put a point in Berserk Tradition, which is the 99% the one I want, then that's what we're doing for the rest of the run, is dual wielding. If I suddenly find a greatsword, like the best greatsword in the game, in the next graveyard that we are gonna be doing graving in, and I would regret it. So that's why I'm holding a skill point. Do you not have the skill point you want? Well, I do. We have, like, I'm 99% sure that we are doing Berserk Tradition and double axes would be the thing. Especially now that we found a really nice axe to help with the mid game. This one can probably even work into the late game. So that would be quite nice. It could also be an action shield thing if we find a really cool shield. Let me at least dig up the graveside, and then I'll probably make the decision. And if there's something that you guys want to see specifically, you can help guide my decisions, but yeah, like an action shield could be good as well. Now we found the axe, so I kind of want to use that one, right? It doesn't have to be. I'm also a very indecisive person when it comes to these things. Oh, god damn it. Misclicking all over the place. Running headlong into danger. And again, now we have new skill points and ability points. And I don't really know what to use them on. It depends on our build. Good. You are rubbish with that crossbow. Thank you for your honesty. Yes, I am. Jade figurine. Damn, we cannot store all this loot. We have a lot of hunger. I'll eat that. Cook some stuff. Oh. Cook, and cook. Now we have room for a little bit more stuff. There's another potion here. Penny bun. And then we could drop a splint. Also, if I'm playing a little bit sloppy here, it's because we've done this opening strategy of going to all the question mark points like not 100 times, probably about 40 times now, and it's very samey and it's very easy. So I don't think I've ever died doing this early exploration, except for the few times where we've been sandwiched by wolves or bears. By the way, that has happened. But I've also gotten better at avoiding those kinds of things. That's really the reason why you die early. So as long as you avoid those situations, you can stay alive and get to level like 3 without too much of a hassle. We're level 3 already here. And you can't really die, and that's another good reason to just save your skill points a little bit, because there's no rush, at least when you're doing this opening here. So that's my opinion. Do you know why extinguish is a thing? I wish I could make flaming arrows. Oh. I don't know. I think the reason why you can extinguish fireplaces in the Stoneshard is just because they thought it would be a cool little thing. And there's a lot of that in Stoneshard where it's just a cool little thing that makes the game feel alive. Just a little bit more. But it might have a use later. I was really hoping, and I tried a few times to like push people into fireplaces to see if it worked, set them on fire or something. But unfortunately, it's not a thing. I think that would be a really cool mechanic in Stoneshard if you could like push people into what's it called, campfires. But no, not yet, not yet. How do we do this? The good thing here is that we can drop the shovel when we are leaving. So we will have more room in the inventory once we leave the graveyard. Good. Another golden tooth. And we can't carry that right now, but we will come back for it in a second. A peasant bow. No. Like that. More graves. I can't see anything, it's so dark. Here's a grave. Copper candlestick. Oh, what's... One more grave? Yeah, there's usually one down here. Good. Alright. I think that's the end of this shovel use. Oh no, there's a grave over here. With nothing in it. Okay. Pretty sure that's it. I can't really spot another grave. What are you going to do about inventory? What are they going to do about it? What's way worse than the save system? That's way worse than the save system for me. And her taking up 2 units of inventory is just wild. Yeah. Okay, I don't mind the save system at all, especially with the campsites. An herb taking up an inventory slot. It's because it's not just an herb, it's like a whole like tuft, which is what I call of herbs, to make it a single thing. Right? If you want to have any effect on it, you gotta eat the whole flower. That's the only explanation I can come up with, and I'm assuming that's why they're doing it like that. I don't know why they have to be so big. There's definitely some things in the inventory that could be reshaped a bit. I will agree to that. The save system isn't really a problem for me. I get why people have reservations towards it, but for me personally it's not a huge deal. Why am I doing this? We shouldn't fight those wolves. It's a bad idea. It's just a bad idea. High risk, relatively low reward. I just want to go back to town. Okay, now we have another thing going on though. Wolves! Wolves! Didn't we just find a pack of wolves here? There they are. Hey, doggy. I think I'm going to regret this decision. It'll work out just fine. Run! I screwed that up. Did they lose any health at all, the wolves? Not really. I think it's only that one wolf following us, then we can kill it. And now it's running away. Coward! And it got away. Dang it. Okay, we gained a little bit of XP for the wolves killing the bandits, so that's fine. I think you could have containers for each item type that expand massively once you open them. Like an herb pouch similar to money pouch. Okay, The problem with that is that the containers, while it's a cool system, imagine having like 3 or 4 or 5 of these extra little containers to open. We already have like, what do I have, 2? And right now they can't be opened at the same time. But the more you add, the more complexity you add in here, and it's kind of not that good a system, I think. Better to just like make the main inventory a little bit bigger. I think it's kind of interesting with the backpack taking up another inventory slot, but honestly it's not even a choice. It's almost always gonna be just the backpack. Specialist pouches seem like they would help a lot. Okay. It's just janky still. The backpack is so janky. That's my point exactly, yeah. So... I mean, so if we want to think about it in like terms of they're going for a degree of realism in Stoneshard, and what with the wounds and the thirst and the hunger. And if you think about a person carrying all that I have in my backpack right here, like this would weigh a ton and it would not be cumbersome. This is without any backpack. Where is he carrying this loot right here? Like the backpack is on the back and it contains these items. An axe, a sword, some medical supplies, and a few golden teeth. This golden teeth is way too big compared to a sword, so like of course there's some weird inconsistencies, but where is all this being carried? That's my question. Right, so are you just carrying that around in your arms, holding it in various pockets and stuff, and why can we even carry that much? If you wanted to go for realism, you should probably be even able to carry even less, right? So... I'm just saying it's a tricky thing to balance with that degree of realism that you're aiming for in Stoneshard, and also making a functional game that is fun to play and not having to micromanage inventories too much. So, time for town? It is indeed time for town. I think we were heading towards it the whole time. I think we got lost, but I didn't voice it out loud, and then we just ended up at the town, so everything is fine. And the shops are opening right now. Perfect. That axe. If I wanted to repair this thing, what would it cost? How much would this set me back? 1,500. Alright. That is relatively expensive. It is a really good axe, though. Hell yeah. What do? Oh, has Bert gotten captured? Oh, he's here, he's here. He always gets kidnapped. And you still have dual wielding treatise too. Damn it. That means we should make the choice right now. Which is probably fine. I would like to do a dual wielding build, and we didn't find anything else in that cemetery. We got 2 skill points right now. Berserk tradition. Dual wielding 3+2. Do it. Do it. And we shouldn't sell the book here. Alright. So then we can go directly for this one down here. Dying Fervor gains plus 25% hands efficiency when health drops below 50%. Plus 25% hands efficiency when health is below 50%. And bleed resistance plus 5%. Huh. What an interesting passive. I think Flurry of Blows sound relatively nice though. The thing about Flurry of Blows is that it can activate Seize the Initiative all the way to the almost max stacks, and you apply 1 stack by using Seize the Initiative, then Flurry of Blows hits 4 times, getting it to 5 stacks, and then you hit 1 more time to get it the rest of the way. I saw someone say on a forum that they want belt slots, so belt money pouch, belt herb pouch, belt gem pouch, all craftable. Yeah, that would be cool. I would be interested to see that system in effect. I think that there are some other priorities that I would like to see in Stoneshard first. I think that many of those people would agree with me. Like an expanded map, content beyond level 20, stuff like that. Which is stuff. Gonna sell the hat. It lowers cooldown duration. The witch's hat. Now, I like seeing here the baldy walk around. It's funny. Do we buy a bold quiver though? Bold quiver. And what can we get for hat? This one gives protection. This one gives frost resistance. Okay. So the hat that we had in Manshire is the best one, I think. We're gonna go for that one again. Crude bold quiver for 203. I think we can get away with that. And then we want to fill it up with some ammo. We will go for leaf and broadhead. Yeah. That did not have the side effect. Like that. Oh, the potion. We can go to the herbalist and see if we can get this one identified. Keejchen scroll, use potion of elusiveness. Alright. That is a good potion. I want to sell the stardust. Because now I'm selling drugs. That's how that works. Not illegal at all. And then off to the tavern and make the final preparations. We should go to the tailor and repair our stuff. Oh, the furnace gives protection. I didn't know. So then... I guess we sell it. Naked Jorgrim. Sure. Until we can find some replacement. Have you watched any Baldur's Gate streams or vids since EA release? Early access release or But yes, I saw a stream. One of my friends, Felix, is playing Baldur's Gate with the friends Felix and Juwafa. Hey, are both and then Juwafa's wife. They are doing streams of Baldur's Gate 3 together, and I'm watching and following them. So that's my recommendation if you want to check out their videos. But yeah, it looks cool. I played the hell out of Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, so fan of the franchise. Ironically, I know it's weird when I say this in the middle of a Stoneshard stream, but I'm not much of an adventure RPG gamer. I usually don't like these kind of games, or at least I get tired of them. It's because I played too much Dungeons & Dragons in real life, and so I'm just exhausted on the whole RPG genre. But Stoneshard awakens something in me. A different thing. That's how I always defend it anyway. Should have sold Jorgrim's amulet, but the smith couldn't afford it, I think. And we gotta save the flea ward for the herbalist quest. Then I think we are ready to go to sleep, but I forgot to buy the bed. Have you seen some good content, Reduce Silver, and or are you playing Baldur's Gate? I would like to hear some second-hand like recommendations. I'm not opposed to getting it myself. I would have to buy it myself, which I technically can't afford right now, but I could do it anyway. Sometimes I buy games even though I can't afford it, so no, don't tempt me. Be gone, temptress. Did we do everything? We are about to go to a dungeon, by the way. And now we don't know which one. We'll go for the closest one here. East, then southeast. We have plenty of food. We need to refill the water skin, and then we are good to go. It's gonna be great. I didn't even know you could, like, until they saw the stream yesterday, I didn't even know you could, like, play Baldur's Gate 3 in multiplayer, which that definitely opened up my eyes a little bit for it. I wasn't super interested before, but that's obviously very interesting. And it looked really well functioning, like, participate in battles so they can run away from each other and do their own thing on the same server. I think that's really cool. Lots of potential. Come on, little bunny rabbit. I wish I could say that this was good target practice, but we're not actually getting anything out of this other than wasting time. Wow. Well, now it's a matter of pride. Maybe I should just stop shooting at random rabbits. Can we even hit this one? This is statistically unlikely at this point. I don't think we can hit the rabbit. Like it might just not be possible. Huh. Well. I won't pay the price they're asking. The combat is too much like DOS2? Divinity Original Sin, right. With all this pathfinding and line sight issues, so janky. Okay, I can't believe the hype. People are going nuts. Positive way. Huh. Astonishingly, something's wrong with that crossbow. So, I think what it must be. We can do some mathing and try to figure out what just happened. For the record, I agree. But here it is. The chance to hit your target with attacks and certain spells. That's your accuracy stat. Accuracy is influenced by the target's dodge chance. And so I'm not still not really sure. If Jeff is still here, he might correct me because he knows more about Stoneshard than I do. But accuracy and dodge chance that affect each other directly, or I should say that dodge chance affects accuracy directly. So when you shoot at a thing that has a really, really high dodge chance, you can have almost 0%, if not 0% chance of actually hitting. And I think that bunny probably has about 50% dodge. So it's not a 50% chance to dodge an attack that would hit. You directly subtract that dodge chance from the accuracy. And I think it can go to 0, so that you have 0% chance to hit. And I would think that that is what just happened. Not knowing that 100%. For reference, my dodge chance is what? 17%. And that's relatively high for a human. So this was a bunny rabbit, and of course it has a higher... I think also sizes has something to do with how much dodge chance you get. Or not knowing it guaranteed. Like the troll gets insane penalties to dodge for its size. Not something that is described anywhere, but that's the gist that I'm getting from it. Okay, this is not good. But we'll be fine. For reference, a melee attack, my melee attacks right now have 90% hit chance. Accuracy, that doesn't mean that there's a 90% chance to hit, because again, dodge chance is subtracted. Oh. Alright. Let's see if we can take you down on the run here. We could. Good. So no, I don't think anything is wrong with the crossbow. I just think that that rabbit had so high dodge chance. Must be it. Like, trying to understand what's going on behind the curtain. Pretty sure this is dungeon number 2, by the way, so we should go to dungeon number 1 first, which must then be up here. Flea ward, and a little henbane. Don't mind if I do. In the previous stream, we died in the second dungeon. The goal for the stream is to get past the second dungeon. Then I'm satisfied. And then not throw the run at the beginning of the next stream. But we'll see how it goes. I shall be extremely careful. So this should be the tile, unless I'm lost again. It is good. Enemy. Reload. Is someone coming? Yeah. Oh, an archer. Yeah, I don't really wanna deal with that. I don't know how we avoid it. We should deal with the melee opponent first, I think. And we did. Okay. So far so good. I don't think I can run at him. Just so scary. Okay, now he's really close. Oh, he's got his melee weapon out. He's out of ammunition, I see. Oh, we didn't do... God damn it. Let's see, axes in here, they run on strength and agility, yeah, strength, agility. So I can go for a bit of agility, which I would like here. Could we die if I go in and fight this guy? I'm pretty sure we will win here. Okay, we started out really well, and down he goes. Dual wield initial skill seems weak. You need a rush skill. Yeah, that's fair. Which one would you recommend? And at what point does it get better than just having a ranged weapon? For other archers, it's kind of nice. I get that. Yeah. It's tricky, but the thing with the enemy archers is that if you then can get at them, they're usually pretty weak in melee, even with the new melee mechanics for them. So, it's not like a big problem. It's a problem when you have an archer enemy supporting other enemy types. That is never good. I forgot to buy extra lockpicks, so we are not lockpicking doors. Is he coming? Oh no, he's not. This might backfire. It worked. Again, yeah, a rush skill would have been great here. Mutilating lunge is a jump. We could get that one early. If we are going... Dual wielding itself, I don't think has a movement skill, right? But if we could get the axe skill, the mutilating lunge, relatively early, that's a small jump towards an opponent. The first axe skill closest to 2 squares to start. Yeah, thought you were super keen on athletics tree or whatever. The big rush. Yeah. It takes 3 skill points to get to the dash, but it's a fantastic skill. That would be a nice addition. You're not wrong. Why do I do this to myself? Why do we not let the poor character rest up? More are coming. It's an archer. Get him! Nice. Shortbow is... Oh, we have a training crossbow, right. We should also switch into a bow instead of a crossbow at some point. I have found it to be better. Crossbow is slightly better at the very beginning. Man, dodging a lot. That's nice. Now we've got a lot of enemies here, and an archer over here. Can I sneak south here and just get to him? That would be nice. Rush him! Good. Now we must assume that these two guys up here heard that commotion. Oh, they didn't. Okay, good. Good grief, loot from containers can suck so much in this game. Oh, hell yeah. Are you playing yourself Reduce Silver right now? Is that what you're talking about? Or is it something that I found? But I get what you mean, for sure. Rest up a bit. Looking at my loot, okay. Well, I've gotten used to it. I just turn a blind eye when we don't find anything, pretend like it didn't happen. Lead myself off to a better place. Not supposed to do that. I mean, lockpick the doors. It's a waste of lockpicks. Dead end here. Here. Okay. Up this way. I smell a boss fight. Knock knock. Ah, it's not a boss fight. Damn it. Nice. Oh, then we find dual building treatise 2 after I just spent 1,200 gold on it. God damn it. Such is life. Yeah. Open the door. I should really load the crossbow with these standard arrows here. Fill the water skin. Can you find an enchantment? You can find an enchantment scroll, some gems, or a dirty plate. Unbelievable. It depends a lot on what dungeon you're in. This is the first dungeon with the low tier bandits. They usually have like trash loot. Like it's barely even worth looting this dungeon. We're just doing it to level up and get some XP. Oh, I'm not supposed to lockpick these doors. Bad. And here's the boss. Get one more shot, yeah. Nice. Again? No. But that's a good start. And he's running. Purse. Purse, he had a purse. I knew there was something. We could keep the purse, maybe I will. If there's no other good loot. Cheese. Splint. Oh yeah, 1 crown. Can't believe it. Well, it's realistic, Mr. Reduced Silver. They're going for that realism thing. People don't put gold in every cupboard and drawer. They put plates and fruits and beef jerky. Destroyed silverware. Random affections. Is it good from a game design standpoint? That's the tricky question, right? But for realism, it works pretty well. Another splint. I can do this. Yeah. And the final cupboard. Some more herbs. Oh, we need this one for the quest. So let's grab that. And that's it. Assuming... Oh no, there's a door here. I wish there was some percentage to hit and other information about range stuff. Like, you know how you do... Like, how do you know you might hit objects? Yeah, I mean, all that math, you can do it yourself, but no, it's not shown. And... yeah. I also like seeing the numbers, so I'm with you. It could be... Like, the log is nice. I love having this kind of a system in a game. They've been adding on to it, and they keep updating it. I definitely think that there could be more in here. Like, some... I don't think there are that many dice rolls. But when there are, it would be nice to see them. Stuff like that. 2 bowls in 1 cupboard. Open this cell door with the key and be like, hey, Rickard, you're the best starting quest I can get, so thank you for being here. He gives us this heraldic note that we will then use, then we increase our reputation with Osbrook and Manshire, which is gonna pay great dividends for us in the long run. It's a perfect starting quest to get that reputation going. And back to Osbrook we go. Diddle-oo. Wait, what? We have to go, like, over here. I'm gonna hydrate with some chocolate milk, because no one can stop me. I have a huge weak spot for chocolate milk. What's happening here? Ah. No. Oh, it's already loaded with the wrong bolt here. I see. So unload. Get the longer range bolt, then load it, then shoot. Then switch into the short range bolt, because now he's in range of that. Good. And he's gonna dash me. Whoops. Damn it. Die, piggy! Do we have room for the meat? Yes. Good stuff. And on we go. Rhubarb. It's free food. Ambush. Okay. Right next to the town here. Unload. Reload. Shoot. Oh. Nice. Good on you, Mr. Yorgrim, for the murder. We will go and collect our reward. Hand over my reward, please. Thank you. Maybe we can get the axe repaired already. That would be a nice upgrade. What are we doing here? Selling the figurine, deer antlers, and that's it here. Oh, I forgot to use the backpack. Dang it. Oh, you still don't have any money. Huh. But I can't afford repairing the axe. Anything else? No? Alright. This is the guy that we just saved. He doesn't even have time to say thank you. Alright. You do you, man. Is there anything else I should store here? No. No. Anything else to do? Repair? Nah. Oh, we have to pay the innkeeper again. For 2 weeks. Walk away. Come back in. Sleep for the 9 hours. Then I think we will have a brief intermission here because I am getting cold. It's getting colder here in Denmark and I need to grab either a blanket or maybe a sweatshirt or something. So like a 5-minute break. I'll be right back. See you soon, folks. And boop. Like that. This one's always also been cropped. Interesting. And at the top too. Like that. Alright. BRB. And I'm back. Some excellent emote game you got there, Mr. Trium, my little Cthulhu. Behold! Behold and tremble, mortals, for his form is glorious. Alright. We return to Stoneshard. Let's see what we can do. Merge the two purses here. Stuff it in the chest of one of them. We already slept for the 9 hours, so I think we are ready to go. I neglected to buy lockpicks. Damn it. And the shops are closed. Damn it. Sleep again. Eat, drink, drink. That's costing us money. All that sleeping. Cook the meat that we had. And eat again. We should save up hunger for this roasted fatty meat. So let's do that. Now we will swing by the smithy. Buy the lockpicks, good. Water skin, and then off to Castle Runfast. Go forth! One-upping your chocolate milk by frying a samosadilla. Okay. Redeem Silver, you have to explain that. I have never heard of anything like that. Is that a fry? So, you make me think that it's a drink, but how do you fry a drink? I don't get it. Please explain yourself, sir. I learn about all kinds of weird drinks through my channel here, talking about various people and their alcohol habits, which is really, really cool. I wish I was more exploratory in my own drinking habits. I drink a lot of red wine, coffee, and chocolate milk, water, and wheat milk. That's about it. Soy milk, the occasional apple juice. Switch. He's gonna dash. Yep. Murder! How dare you still be standing after that? Are we just going in? Yeah. It'll be fine. Oh, that's an archer. Oh. Well, easy. Meat, says Mr. Progressor. Yeah, that's... I mean, yes, I drink that too. I wasn't naming every drink that I've ever drunk. I don't drink a lot of meat. I had one bottle, and then I bought another bottle just recently, and then that's it. It's way too expensive for me to like drink that on a regular basis. Mix of Indian and Mexican food. Food, not drink. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, a samosa. I know what a samosa is. So I was like tapping into that, but I thought it was a drink that you were talking about. Welcome to the stream, Mr. Progressor. How is your weekend? Better than mine, I hope. I could go for a samosa right now. I don't know what a samosa dilla is. Slow, says Progressor. Alright. Slow weekend. That's good. Slow is good, right? Or is slow bad? There's two kinds of slow. I suppose. If you're hoping for work and not getting it, it's a slow weekend and it's bad. If you have a lot of work and you're taking your time, which is my situation right now, and you're taking it slow, then it's a good thing. It's a bit meh. Alright. That's not very descriptive. It's okay, dude. It's fine. I hope everything works out for you. I am procrastinating from my work right now. And the stream today won't be super long. If I make good time for the rest of the weekend, I would like to do my Legend of Keepers continuation stream tomorrow, so we can wrap up that playthrough that I started more than a week ago, I think. It was supposed to be like fixed up the next day, but it's been a bit turbulent. Do you cook much? I do not. That's a passion that I wish I had, but I don't have it. I've tried to start a cooking passion many times, and it doesn't work for me. I find cooking extremely boring. So, yeah. Whenever I cook, I'm always doing it so, like, just trying to get it done so I can get back to doing something by the computer or watching TV or whatever. I don't want to waste my time cooking. So I eat a lot of, like, frozen food, which is really boring and not that healthy, but it's a trade-off of having to do the thing or not. And I don't want to do the thing. What's your work? I am a translator. I am working on a movie, a documentary about an African soccer team that crashed in, I forget the year, back in the 90s I think it was. They crashed, and so the whole team died, and of course that was a tough time for African soccer and stuff like that. I mean, I don't really follow soccer, so I don't know a lot about it. But that's what this documentary is about. It's kind of interesting. And then a bit about the racism that is implied, because they were flying on bad military aircraft because no one wanted to give them a proper aircraft, and so suddenly when the team takes a dive, suddenly everyone wants to sponsor them with proper new aircraft and stuff. Bit late, eh? But yeah, fun stuff. We could level up into something here before we go on. Dual wielding, deflect. Grants 100% block chance and 7% extra block power for 1 turn, and lowers your hand efficiency for 2 turns. Increases the skill's cooldown by 1 turn for each 10% of missing health. What is the point of this skill? What is the point of this skill? You buy a turn, but you're using that turn to activate the skill. So you're extending the combat by 1 turn for what? To what end? Why? Interesting. I was hoping, yeah, he shot his ally in the back. It happens a lot. What languages are you proficient in? I translate Danish to English or English to Danish, and then I translate Swedish, Norwegian, and German into one of the previously mentioned languages. And 95% of my work is translating specifically English into Danish. That's my, that's where the demand is for the most part. Because not a lot of people speak Danish, but a lot of people speak English, and so they want when they want to market their stuff to Denmark, they go through me and other translation agencies, obviously. And yeah, that's pretty exciting. The movie that I'm working on is going on Netflix, so like it's real business, real Netflix business, modern stuff like that. Very exciting. Much yes. It's not a reliable thing, but it makes some money for me, which is nice. Come January, I will be starting on a new education path, and then the YouTube channel might take a hit as a result. Hopefully not, but I need to take it seriously, so maybe. Time will tell how that works out. Okay, we killed him without taking any damage. Good. And we aggroed an archer, which can be problematic. Especially if he has backup, like this guy. Alright, now we need to do something before the archer shows up here. And I never grabbed the skill. More blood. If flurry of blows kills its target, receive 10% hand efficiency for 3 turns, and the skill itself doesn't do on cooldown. Yeah, this one's so bad. The Dying Favor is pretty decent, I think. 25% hand efficiency. What's my hand efficiency right now? Here. 85 and 60, right? Then one of them goes above 100. And it's when we're below 50% health. You don't want to be below 50% health, but that's where bonuses count the most, because that's when you need them. That's when you're already dying. Huh. And we are in pain. Oof. Get him! Oh, he's coming for me now. Good. Oh. Next. Oh my lord, more are coming. Oh. Well, never mind. More? Alright. I think we can take him. Oh, we're out of energy. That doesn't help. Oh. Ah, goddammit. I hate it when he picks up stuff in the middle of a fight. Why are you bald? Don't discriminate against my lack of hair, reduce silver. And without a jacket, is it build related? Yes. So, let's take one question at a time. We are running the Berserk Tradition skill for this build, which is like a major passive that you can add to your dual wielding builds if you want to play with that kind of thing. It's called Berserk Tradition. For each armor slot which doesn't offer protection, with the exception of cloaks, spells, and jewelry, you get all the bonuses, right? And so it's important that the 4 major slots do not have protection. That is the chest, hand slot, feet, and head. And I haven't found a chest piece that doesn't offer protection, and we haven't really found a head piece either. We have one lying in Manshire that we'll get later, and then the other 2 here, they don't offer protection, so then we get all the good bonuses for that. So it is build related, that's why we're running with a no shirt. He's a berserker. And it is tied specifically to the dual wielding skill. You can only run this specific thing if you have a weapon in both hands. As soon as you take off one weapon or you go into your ranged weapon or whatever, you stop having this bonus. So just keep that in mind. You gotta have dual wielding, otherwise it doesn't work. I've complained about that because I don't see why we couldn't have a berserker who uses a sword and shield, or a berserker that uses a two-handed greatsword. Whatever. That sounds cool to me. I don't get why it's locked to dual wielding, but whatever. And Mr. Progressor says, yes, mobs can be scared now. Yes, there's been an AI overhaul. A big one. And one of the major things is that, well, every type of enemy has its own AI now. So that it's like an overarching class of bandits or undead, or each type of... There's a whole food chain for the animals in the forest, like bears will chase this and that, and wolves will chase this and that, and everyone behaves differently. Stuff like that. And of course, humans, bandits, and animals, they run away when they get wounded. They have a chance to rout, and then they will try to get away from you, and you can lose. If you don't catch them, then you don't get the XP, you don't get the loot. It's a pretty cool mechanic. It's a little bit weird. It's been out for what, like 2 weeks, and there's been some hot fixes, but not something that fixes everything yet. Especially two-handed weapons can be quite berserky thematically. Exactly, is my point. You are hitting the nail on the head here. I don't get why it has to be locked to dual wielding. Again, that might change. Dual wielding is relatively new as well, and it's just something that came with the dual wielding tree. I would like it to, like, it could be in combat mastery, that specific like added. You see how in dual wielding, it has this own little tree on the side here. We've got Berserk tradition, and it leads into dying for war, but none of it is actually tied to the rest of the dual wielding tree. It's just like this little pocket here, and this little pocket here could be in combat mastery instead. Why not? Just like off to the side here, and then not tied to a specific weapons type build, utility build here. Just food for thought. Unload, reload with the standard bolts, then drop this arrow. You shouldn't be carrying that around, and then on we go. Switch. Nice. Oh, he did hit me. Whoop. Yeah, it should be two-handed or two-handed weapon, two weapons, yeah. Hopefully could whine on the Steam forums and get them to change that. If you wanna change stuff for Stoneshard, I think the best forum or social media to go on is the Discord channel. The developers are pretty active on the Discord channel. They have an idea sub-channel where you can go and write all your crazy ideas and people vote your ideas up and down. Like, can give them emotes and stuff, and it's like a very active community in itself with Discord. This is a new archer, and he is right scary. I don't know that we can beat him if I run at him. We probably can. This could end up really poorly. Like, it could end up in death if I just rush at him. Lord have mercy. The host have mercy on me. We gotta do it. I think we got him. Yes. Whew. Everything's fine. Now run away like a coward. and rest up. Oh, see, Mr. Progressor, like I just said, there's been an update, and it's specifically to like the AI, and they don't walk onto traps anymore. I should specify, humans and intelligent creatures do not walk over traps anymore, so you could not lure. We've made it work a few times. It's not an exact science. Sometimes we can fool the AI to stepping onto a trap, but they will actively avoid it. They don't position themselves up against the wall so that you can knock back them if they can avoid it. They don't go into area of effect stuff like with the pyromancer. If you put down like a burning ground or whatever, they will walk around it. If there's burning ground and they can choose to position themselves in between you and the fire so that you can push them into it or not, they will try to get around and not position themselves in those bad spots. And of course this new AI change is not perfect. That's what I was getting at before. Did they also fix your own pathing to avoid traps? No. Worth getting that axe skill point for now. Rush. Oh, you know what? You're right. You're right. That's a good one. Mutilating lunge. Let's do it. So now we can jump at people and murder them at range 2 instead, which is going to be great for those archers. Did we find some alcohol? No, we have nothing for that pain. I'm gonna pop the herbal extract. And then we just sit here and talk about stuff for a while. Yeah, the own pathing to avoid traps. I get why people would want it. I also get why it's not added to the game. Are you specifically not fixing that injury? You know, time heals all wounds, restores silver. And splints cost money. So it fixed itself over time. Now, I think I should seize initiative versus him. So, how do we approach this? I think I just punch this normally. Yeah. Then seize initiative on him. And then mutilating lunge. Good. Eat food. What are we waiting for? Get the crossbow out, load it with the correct bolt, approach the door, figure out that it's locked, switch into melee, and punch the door. Oh, wow. What a room. Wish me luck. Okay, he's now running, but I'm in this net for another turn. Okay. Crap. I think this is a runaway type scenario. Try to survive. One more, we die, so don't get hit again. No. Oh, oh. Run, you're grim. I think we got away. Yeah. Running was the right... Oh, he's out of ammo, so he's coming at me with a knife. No. No, don't let him tempt you. It's false hope. We should go out and rest. Does that mean luck? Good luck? Nice. Dunk or slam. I don't know that one. I love that you can share emotes across channels. Are we ready to go back in? I think so. I mean, if he's only gonna fight with that knife, it's gonna be no big deal. Come at me. Yeah. A hunting bow. We could switch into the bow. Oh, here's a spirit. I see. So we can drink some alcohol to get rid of that pain. Lovely. Now we have severe intoxication. That's a strong drink. Whoops. It'll be fine. And we're throwing up. Okay. Here's an enemy. It's the same guy again. He must be wounded still. Yeah, he's got 51. And down he goes. Good. Now we have a problem because I'm stumbling around. We might step onto the trap. No. Everything's fine. This is a big dungeon. Mansion fortified. I carry several mind ward into each dungeon to clear drunk. Really? Wow. That is some diligence. Drunk is a... I mean, I often use drunk as a way of like boosting myself before a fight. It is a buff if you look at it, because it gives you more weapon damage and pain resistance, right? And both of those are really, really nice. Okay, so fumble chance is not super great. Lowered agility. I don't know. I tend to use it to just boost myself to do a little bit more damage in fights. It might not be worth it. But if the pain is the killer, then yeah, it's good. And pain often is. We should rest up a little bit more here. Just a little bit more. Come on. Good enough. Get out the crossbow. This is a locked door, so we gotta punch it up, punch it open, punch it in. Okay. Clear. Oh, a library? Alright, time to loot. Dice. Ranged weapon treat is 1. Sure. Oil. Bookcase. Take heart, says Yorgrim. Whose heart should we take today, Yorgrim? Have you found secret rooms since the update? No, I have been checking and checking and checking, but I don't play high perception characters these days, so we suspect that that's why I don't find any. If Jeff is still here, he knows of a guy, I know of the same guy. He's called Beardo Dude. I think I actually... Beardo. Yeah, Beardo Dude. This guy here, he has found a secret room. I don't know the exact video, but Jeff was telling us about it in the previous stream. And the conclusion was that there was some good stuff in that room, like nothing game breaking, but just good loot, bit of money, some valuables. Hold on. I thought... Oh, no, we're not done yet. I see. There's more. But wait, there's more. I thought we were at the end of the dungeon already, and we haven't fought a boss yet, so one must be coming up soon. Come up here, drink. Eat. We have a lot of lockpicks right now. Okay. Ah, we aggroed them both. Damn it. Alright, this is the first time I fight this boss then with an ally of his. Which is somewhat scary. Oh, we got a bit of lag. Come on, come on. Yeah, we can do it with the close range bolts here. And another enemy. Fun. Alright, the first one surrenders, so we don't have to fight him. That's nice. The boss man himself could be problematic. Oh, can he switch sides with me? He totally can he? Oh no, he doesn't have the switcheroo thing. No. Okay, we might be okay. Can he seize the initiative? No. He activated painful stabs, so we just hammer at him. Then he broke my body in one swing. Okay. Ow. But he's running away. He's bleeding. He's at 4% health. We'll be fine here. What just happened? I got knocked back, that's all. And he died. It just looked like a lot of stuff happened at the same time. We need to stop this bleeding. Fix that leg. The other bleeding stopped. Good. That could have been worse. There's another guy in here. Alright. And we found a trap here. Thanks. Oh. I did not realize how low on health we were. Now we got 3 enemies routing in here. No escape now, bitches. Murder. Alright. That was a fun fight. I think they've really done good work with the dungeons. Like, the boss fights are so much more interesting than they were before. The boss fights were really boring before, because it was always just the same guy alone in a what was that, 5x5 room? Every time. Now there's variations to it. I like that. Oh, we have to carry the grain home. We need to draw. We can draw this bloodletting lancet. It's not worth anything. I'm never gonna use it. Never. There. The dirk is worth a little bit of money. And we can drop this bandage. Herbal extract would be nice. So eat the apple. Good. Oh. Oh, and now we're throwing up because I ate too much. Damn it. This battle cleaver would also be nice. But I don't think we have the capacity. No. No. Go. What a save. Nice. Thank you. That dual-wield boss starts so deadly, but seems to have low health. Yeah. He's like a, but he's a typical rogue, right? Glass cannon. He deals a ton of damage really quickly, but if, like, he takes it as much. And I'm kind of on the same build right now, where we have very low protection, but good dodge chances. So if I roll well with the dice, which is the dodge chance, you know, then we do good. If we don't roll the dodges and they hit me a lot, then we don't have armor to absorb, and then we just die. So we try to stay alive. It is a very risky build for sure. But then we deal out a ton of damage ourselves and hope to kill the enemies before they can punch through my high dodge chance. That is the goal. Everything's closed. We will do the town management here. Then I think we are approaching the end of this stream. I should go. Honestly, I should go to bed. But I gotta work a little bit more. And then hopefully, like I said, if I make good time tomorrow with my work, that's the plan. Plans are meant to fail, but I don't want to promise anything. Hopefully a Legend of Keepers stream tomorrow. That is the goal. And if I'm done with the work, streaming all day, all night. Yes. But probably not done. Let's see how much money we get. Well, we can repair the axe before we end here. I think that axe is gonna be really good for like the mid-game carry. Having that extra damage boost and the stats on it's gonna be great. Come on, Bert. Yes, Slowpoke. He's always the last to the market. And I've got nothing to sell to you, so why were we waiting? Anything to buy? Athletics Treat is 1. I will buy it. So that we start working on the athletics. We need Athletics Treat is 2 to even have a chance at getting the dash. It's just always a good idea. Here, I think we can complete that quest, by the way. Yes. With the scimitars and the cleavers. So, Heavy Club, Dirk. Oh. Buy a smoked ham, sell another alcohol. Now, where did I put those swords? In here? Food. And the footman axe, yeah, let's repair it. I really want to do it. It's a very good axe. And my axe. So the trick here is we need 3 swords to complete the quest, so we sell the one that has the highest sell cost right now, that'd be the 46 here, and then the other 3 gets traded in for the quest. Finished your task, let me try again, here, 200 gold. Good, and then I want you to fix this axe here. Lovely. Dual wielding axes, heck yeah. Now, between these 2 weapons, I think the crude falchion is a little bit better. 12% fumble chance is not nothing, but we fix that with the Seize Initiative. Skills energy cost is lower. Overall damage is higher. Body part damage is higher. Bleed chance, crit chance is the same, but crit efficiency is higher. Yeah, it wins over the Dwarven Axe. Alright. Look at my new axe. Look at it. It's glorious. I don't know that we want to switch into the hunting bow right now. I'll save it. I think we should. Do a bit of roleplay 2 axes. Oh, later. We do silver. It will come. See you later, good night. Oh, maybe we got a few minutes before I'm done here. Mr. Progressor asks, what do you think of Banners of Ruin in the state that you played it in? I think it's a really good game. I think that I think that it looks very much like a game that just came out of, into early access, and it's like the first iteration, which is exactly what it is. It's not a finished game. It's a good game, still. But, I mean, I've seen a lot of bad early access games, and it's a really good one, I think. And I love the art style. There's some complaints about it that I've been voicing in my videos. It's nothing that can't be fixed, for sure, so it's a good game. David's 17 asks, is this game really a roguelike? I think the easiest or most straightforward answer to that question is no, it is not a roguelike. It has some similarities with roguelikes that makes people call it a roguelike, but it's not technically, because a roguelike, there's some specifics that are different. Like a roguelike, you usually go into a run, then you unlock some stuff, and you're meant to die, then you reset, but now you've unlocked some new things with the points that you earned during a run, and now you can do more in your next run, and you keep playing, and the goal is to sort of die and restart until you finally beat the game. This is more like Diablo in its formula, in where you're not supposed to die, and you don't unlock stuff over runs. You just play. It's an RPG more than it's a roguelike. It's a mashup of RPGs and an RPG adventure game and a roguelike, maybe. Something like that. I hope that was a satisfactory explanation. I compare it to Diablo most of the time in the formula. A lot of people disagree with me on that. I'm not sure why. I think it's a pretty fitting description. Oh, a potion of receptivity. That's one of the good potions to get early. It gives us more XP. Books go in here. Now we are getting towards the end. Because I think I've done everything that we needed to do to set up for the next quest. What are the complaints then for Banners of Ruin? After burning out on Slay the Spire, I don't fancy another card game. I feel ya. I did the same. I feel like the daily runs make you super alpha. That was very helpful. Thank you, David. I hope you enjoy Stoneshard if you ever get around to playing it. If you want to see more content, I have a YouTube with over 200 videos of Stoneshard content. Plenty of stuff to look at. For Banners of Ruin, what are the complaints then? Well, I didn't write them down. But the main complaint for Banners of Ruin, there's two big ones. I think it's lacking some animation in the fights. The fights seem a little bit like weird, like they just do a jerky motion. It's the same in Stoneshard, but sometimes it feels a little bit... Oh, thank you for the follow. I think that was a follow. Should follow. Yeah, Davids, thank you. Alright. Welcome to the channel. Sorry. But for Banners of Ruin, the combat system could be a little bit more... I don't know, it feels unsatisfactory to watch them fight. They just do the little jerky motion. You can't really see who they're swinging at or how they're swinging. You expect more for the rest of the art of the game is amazing. So the battle animations could be worked on. And then the other thing is the battle system itself. I think it's really interesting and innovative in a good way, but also they took it in a weird direction that makes it too easy to exploit. It makes the game too easy for me, I think. Is that the two row system? It's hard when we don't have it in front of me, but there's the front rank and the back rank, and the fact that it alternates for the enemies, but they don't alternate for the player, makes it for an asynchronous gameplay, which is fine when you're playing against an AI. But there's some bad mechanics in that, I think, where it feels like the AI can't actually ever do anything if you play really well. And if you make certain builds. And that's obviously not what you want. You want it to be able to have agency in some capacity. And feel like there's a threat. And, oh. I guess I found it a little bit too easy, but I've only played the one run, so all these complaints that I have are based on my very limited experience, and there's been an update since I played it. I'm gonna get back to it, but the list of games that I need to revisit is getting really long, and I also have a long list of review copy games that I am waiting to shield to you guys. And then I'm sitting here playing Stoneshard that I've been playing forever, because I can't stop. Right, so I'm trying to do all the things. There's just not enough time in the world for all the games. I've done all the unlocks on easy characters, and there's 2 characters which has so much brain power to play that I find it real work to play them. We're talking about Slay the Spire here. Are you a platformer? No, not really. Sometimes. Depends on the game. Do you play the new Spelunky? No. I play a lot of Noita. I don't know... Oh, Noita, you've shown me this one before. Let me Google it real quick. Mr. Progressor. No, it's this one, yeah. It looks really good. I could run you guys through the list of games that I need to get on the challenge that I've already said yes to. We got 10 games in the queue here. The Dungeon Beneath, Fighting Fantasy Legends, Wingspan, Artillery Globe. The newest one here is Alpaca Ball. Some of them are silly. October Night Games is something that unlocks like on the 28th of October, and it's supposed to be like a horror game for streamers. I don't really know what this package is about, but I'm excited to try it out. Interstellar Transport Company is also something I'm covering soon when I get around to it. Destroy All Humans, exclusive demo. Desperados 3, the exclusive demo. Stuff like that. Noita 1.0 release. Oh, the hype is real. Sushi Pajama says, I died for the 50th time in Stoneshard today. Wanted to watch someone else die for a while. You know what, Sushi? Joke's on you. I haven't died during the stream. And you may not know this, but I've been dying on every stream in the past 4 weeks. I stream Stoneshard once a week. And for once we didn't die. So I'm sorry to disappoint. And the stream is mostly over. But I'm gonna be streaming same time again next Saturday. Stoneshard. Every week. Saturdays at 1... No, it's... Let me see. GMT is obsolete or outdated. They've replaced it with a new system. So the new thing is CET, which is the new streaming time. So I stream Stoneshard. I'm gonna type it out. What is it? 19 CET. This is how it's approached. CET. No. Is that how it goes? CEST. I'm so bad at time zones, guys. I'm sorry. I don't even know which one I live in anymore, because they removed Greenwich Mean Time. Yes, this is the one. CEST. Central European Summertime. Every Saturday. Did you try Hard Space Shipbreaker? I could see you narrating the dismantling of spaceships. I have not heard of this one at all. Hard Space Shipbreaker. I was playing, what was it called? Space Engineer or something like that. For a long time with some friends. That was really fun. This looks similar. Central European time. Looking forward to next Saturday. That's good, Sushi. Sushi Pajamas, that's a lovely name. Maybe one day they finally abolish summertime. Oh yeah. I mean, I don't want to comment on it because I don't know why we have summertime, but obviously it's silly. I don't use it. I guess we do for something. There's a reason why. Now we're just sitting here talking. That's fine. Bottom line is there's a lot of games. I always say there's not enough time in the world to play all the games that I want to play. That's something I realized as a YouTuber. I want to cover this game. I want to get a series with this game up, like Crusader Kings or whatever. But then you don't want to play one game of Crusader Kings. If you want to do full coverage of Crusader Kings, you got to play multiple series. But then you could do just Crusader Kings 2 for the rest of your life on your channel. And then nothing else gets done. And that's just the one game. They thought it would save oil during the oil crisis in the... I don't really know when. What? Okay. Well, that sounds... Yeah, it wasn't effective. Well, no, it wasn't. We were supposed to raid someone. Let me see if I can find someone else playing Stoneshard for you guys, and we can go and talk to them a little bit. Then I have something to watch while I am eating my dinner, which I'm gonna have to do after here. What is this here? How many builds does it take to get to the center of a Stoneshard? That sounds like someone I would like to raid. Let me see if I can figure that out. Human King. I don't know this guy, so we'll try visiting him and see what he says. Raid channel. You guys earned the little coin things at the bottom for joining the raid. If you care about that kind of thing. It's new to me being this whole affiliate kind of thing, but I'm enjoying it. And I hope everyone enjoyed the stream. See you guys next week. More streams coming up between this and the next Stoneshard stream, but I don't know when. This is the only planned stream of the week. See you soon, folks, and bye-bye.